Right, what have we got then?
Believe it or not, it's all about the Lionesses on the back pages of the papers today. Front and back page news, actually. Brilliant picture, front page of the Sun. Lionesses. We beat the wilting Matildas. Australia won, England 3. And that brilliant picture of them all at full time, the full squad with big happy faces. And then in the background, their families in the stands. They were given lots of love heart signs too and celebrating with them. Back page of the Sun. Here we go. Serena Wiegman being picked up by Lioness captain Millie Bright and celebrating with her teammates.
I am surprised that she's not had more acclaim.
Serena?
Yes. She's been brilliant.
Yes. Absolutely. I mean,
why? But we're only reading about her now.
Well, I suppose I think women's football fans then would have known about her a long time ago because of the Netherlands success. And you've got a number of players from the Netherlands who play in the WSL. So you might have been more aware of Wiegman then. And then, of course, last year with the Euros, to win back-to-back Euros from Netherlands to England. But now 4 consecutive finals from 2 Euros and 2 World Cup. I mean, she is sensational. One loss, Alan, in 37 games for the Lionesses, and the loss was against
Australia.
Yeah,
Australia.
Matt Friendly.
I'm up to speed.
How are you feeling about the final? Sunday, is it? Yeah.
Spain are good. Spain are good, but Spain have some problems. I heard you speaking about this.
I wouldn't listen to that. They're made of finals.
They're trying to trick us. They are.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you know?
As in disarray, the coach, they don't like the coach. Well, they've made a final, for God's sake.
Well,
so they're not that bad, are they?
Well, this is their first ever final in 8 years. Their first ever semi-final under Jorge Vilda. He's been there for 8 years, Al.
Is it? Yeah.
8 years is a long time when you're managing Spain to not progress to a final, but you've got some of the best players in the world. You've got 2-time Ballon d'Or winner Alex Putellas. You've got goals coming out your backside. Final straw is the headline in the Sun. Rivals and chaos, a star blank toxic boss. They cannot stand them. It's the players against the manager, and it has been for some time. 18 players went on strike last year and said they wouldn't be available for call-up.
Why?
Because they are completely against the way that he operates and the way that the Spanish Federation operates. Now, just to give you some background on this, Jorge Vilda is the women's head coach, right? He came from the youth setup. Guess who the technical director is? Jorge Vilda. That's interesting. So is he going to sack himself? Also, guess whose dad is? Angel Vilda, who is the head of the women's department for Spain as well. So there are some internal issues there. You can feel that it's them against
his
the
uncle's
players.
the president of Spain as well.
Exactly this. So they're all in charge there. And also the other thing is only this major campaign they've been given a nutritionist. So despite being Spain, some of the best female players in this world, you've got 70,000 outstanding top class players for Spain. They don't have a nutritionist until now.
Isn't it strange though, because if this was England, manager would be gone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but hold on, Shebahn. What if they beat England Sunday?
And
he holds his hands up and says, huh?
Well, none of them have celebrated for him now. Well, that's the thing, that they've said before that the training standards aren't up to much, and when they come away from the clubs and they go to international camp, it's not the same. Now, I hear this from a lot of women's footballers, apart from England. England are really happy, like my sister at Ireland. The standards can change. Then you see them at a major tournament for the first time, and they might not be as fully as equipped as the coach thinks they are. But you've got Alexa Putellas and so on, these Champions League winners from Barcelona, 9 Barcelona players in that squad. They're used to winning Champions Leagues.
But do you think though, like what Al's saying is that if they do beat England and go on to win it, does it a case of then of the Spanish Federation like, we just won the World Cup, we can't really get rid of him?
Well, they can. They've not got rid of him and he's going to go and win it. Why would they get rid of him now? But the thing is as well, it's interesting because I've been reading on the vlogs, because I don't have a life, that Spain don't want to win this, because then it verifies him as well.
Let's get some odds. Let's get some current odds.
Fans don't want Spain winning this, because then Jorge Vilda will get the credit and remain there.
What fans don't want to win it?
It's teeing up to be quite an interesting little final. Some Spain women fans don't want it because
show me, give me proof.
Go on the vlogs, have a check of the vlogs. I'll show you the proof.
You always in Marbella. Why don't you ask some people?
Oh, they love them.
No, they don't. That's not.
They love them down there.
I mean, you're your own boss. You've been there for 8 years. This is your first final, your first semi-final. You've got Alexa Putellas.
They could be world champions.
What have you been doing with yourself? And now he's going to win it, and he gets to stay, and
you'll get a statue. You'll get a statue.
Win it, then sack him, eh?
No, they're never going to sack him. He's his own boss, Al. He's not going to sack himself. You're going to ask Dad to sack him as well. That's chaos. I don't like that.
All right. Okay.
Do you want anything else?
Yeah, San Miguel Puffer Boy. 6:28.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.